everyone, my name is Rainbow Unicorn, and today I'm gonna be reading to you a book called Donut Dreams, Hole in the Middle. It is by Coco Simon, author of Cupcake Diaries. Please get all cozy in your beds or in your favorite place and get as cozy as you can. I am gonna start reading chapter 1 to chapter 2. Okay. Chapter 1. Donuts are my life. My grandmother started Donut Dreams, a little counter in my family's restaurant that sells her now famous homemade donuts. When my dad was about my age, the name was inspired by my grandmother's dream to save enough money from the business to send him to any college he wanted, even if it was far away from our small town. It worked. Well, it kind of worked. I mean, my grandmother's donuts are pretty legendary. Her counter is so successful that instead of only selling donuts in the morning, the shop is now open all day. Her donuts have even won all sorts of rewards. And there are rumors that there's a cooking show on TV that might come film a segment about how she started Donut Dreams from virtually nothing. My grandmother, whom I call Nans, short for Nana, raised enough money to send my dad to college out of the state, all the way in Chicago. But then he came back. I've heard Nans was happy about that, but I'm not because it means I'm stuck here in this small town. So now it's my turn to come up with my own donut dreams, because I am dreaming about going to college in a big, glamorous city somewhere far, far away. Dad jokes that if I do go to Chicago, I have to come back like he did. No way, I thought to myself. Nobody ever moves here, and nobody ever seems to move away either. It's just the same old every year. The fall fling, the Halloween hoot fair, Thanksgiving, Snowflake Festival, New Year's, Valentine's Day, and the Sweetheart Ball. I mean, we know what's coming. Everyone makes a big deal that the first day of school, but it's not like you're with new kids or anything. There's one elementary school, one middle school, and one high school. Our grandparents used to go to a regional school, which meant they were with kids from other towns in high school. But the school was about 45 minutes away, and getting there and back was a big pain. So they eventually decided to keep everyone at the high school here. It's a big old building where my dad went to school, and his brother and my aunt, and just about everyone else's parents. Some kids do go away for college. My BFF Casey's sister, Gabby, is one of them. She keeps telling Casey that she should go to the same college so they can live together while Gabby goes to medical school, which is her dream. It's a cool idea, but what's the point of moving away from everything if you just end up moving in with your sister? Maybe it's that I don't have a sister. I have a brother, and living with him is messy. I mean it literally. Skylar is 10. He spits globs of toothpaste in the sink. His clothes are all over his room, and he drinks milk directly from the carton, which makes Nance shriek. My grandparents basically live with us now, which is a whole long story. Well, the short story is that my mother died 2 years ago. After Mom died, everyone was a mess. So Nance and Grandpa ended up helping out a lot. Their house is only a short drive down the street from us, so it makes sense they're around all the time. Even their dog comes over now, which is good because I love him, but weird because Mom would never let us get a pet. I still feel like she's going to come knocking in the door one day and be really mad that there's a dog running around with muddy paws. My mother was an artist. She was an art teacher in the middle school where I'm starting this year, which will be kind of weird. There's a big mural that all her students painted on one wall of the school after she died. The last time I was in the school was when they had a ceremony and put a plaque next to it where her name on it. Now I'll see it every day. It's not like I don't think about her every day anyway. Her studio is still set up downstairs. It's a small room off the kitchen with great light. For a while, none of us went in there. Or we just kind of tiptoe in and see if we could still smell her. Lately, we use it more. I like to go in it and sit in her favorite chair and read. It's a cozy chair with lots of pillows you can kind of sink into. And I like to think it's her giving me a hug. Dad uses her big work table to do paperwork. The only people who don't go in are Nance and Grandpa. Dad grumbles that it's the one room in the house that Nance hasn't invaded. Sometimes I catch Nance in the doorway, though, just looking at Mom's paintings on the wall. Mom likes to paint pictures of us and flowers. One wall is covered in black and white sketches of us, and the other is this really cool, colorful collection of painted flowers with some close-up, some far away, and some in vases. I could stare at them for hours. I remember there used to be fresh flowers all over the house. Mom even had little vases with flowers in the bathrooms, which was a little crazy, especially since Skylar always knocked them over and there would be puddles of water everywhere. Sometimes when I had a bad day, she'd make a special little arrangement for me and put it next to my bed. When she was sick, I used to go out to her garden and cut them and make little bouquets for her. I put them on her night table, just like she did for me. Nance always makes sure there are flowers on the kitchen table, but it's not really the same. Grandpa and Nance own a restaurant called the Parkview Table. Locals call it the Park for short. They don't get any points for originality because the restaurant is literally across from a park. So it has a park view, but it seems to be the place in town where everyone ends up. On the weekends, everyone stops by in the mornings, either to pick up donuts and coffee or for these giant pancakes everyone loves. Lunch is busy during the week, with everyone on their lunch breaks and some older people who meet there regularly. And dinner time is the slowest. I know all this because I basically grew up there. Nance comes up with the menus and the specials, and she's always trying out new recipes with the chef or on us. Luckily, Nance is a great cook, but some of her creative dishes are a little too kooky to eat. Nan's still makes a lot of donuts, but Dad does too, especially the creative ones. Donut Dreams used to have just the usual sugar or jelly filled or chocolate, which were made all delicious. But Dad started making PB&J donuts and banana cream donuts. At first, people laughed, but then they started to try them. Word of mouth made the donuts popular, and for a little while, people were confused because they didn't realize Donut Dreams was a counter inside the park. They instead kept looking for a donut shop. My Uncle Charlie gives my dad a hard time sometimes, teasing him that he's the big city boy with the fancy ideas. Uncle Charlie loves my dad, and my dad loves him. But I sometimes wonder if Uncle Charlie and Aunt Melissa are a little mad that Dad got to go away to school and they went to the state school nearby. And that's it, everyone. I hope you had fun getting a sneak peek of Donut Dreams, the hole in the middle. And that's it, everyone. Please like and subscribe. Bye.